J. Meelah.
So introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Who is Meelah Mahasin?
I'm an R&B artist. I ain't even an R&B artist. I'm a soul artist. I'm a mama. And shit, I don't know. I'm a round the way girl.
Where you from?
I'm from North Oakland, California. Bushrod Park, 5900. You know, the youngsters call it Ice City, but you know, it's how I die on mine.
How did you get into music?
I started singing at 3 years old. 3. My grandpa was the pastor at Ebenezer Baptist Church, and they threw me up there and made me sing. Singing is what I've always done. When I got in trouble at school, they would take me to the choir room and make me sing Shirley Caesar songs. I swore up and down I was going to be Shirley Caesar for a long time. I became an artist in 2022. Me and my ex had broke up, and it wasn't really even about the breakup. I think I had an opportunity to go to the studio with someone that I didn't know. I was at my cousin's house, and she had a friend there, and he was like, you sing? Because for him, I told him no. And then after a while, I kind of like played him a song off my phone, thinking he was going to leave me alone. I was singing His Eyes on the Sparrow, and he was like, oh my God, come to the studio with me. I'm like, I had never been to the studio a day in my life. And he played this song for me called Find My Way. It didn't have a hook to it really yet. And he was like, see if you could put a hook to it. And I had never done that. No hooks or nothing. Studio. I went in there and I did the hook. It came out good, and then they had wanted to work with me again, and I really wasn't trying to still do no music. And I was bored one day. My son was at football practice, so I called him Miraculous, him and his girl Cece, and I was like, hey, I'm in Antioch, what y'all doing? And they was like, come through. Went through, there was another young lady there, and she was in the booth, and she was like, ooh, can you do my my hook for me? I heard you did the hook on the other song. I'm like, I was just coming to chill. But then I ended up doing it, and they gave me my first beat, which is My Heart. He had me scan through a beat packet and pick the beat because he didn't have no money to pay me. He was like, I could give you this beat, and you could do whatever you wanted with it. So I ended up scanning through the beats. We picked the My Heart beat, and he helped me. We wrote a hook out that night, and we did the hook. And I took it home, and I still wasn't sold on doing no music. I was like, whatever. And I tried. Then me and my ex had broke up, and I wanted to talk to him. He didn't want to talk. And on Valentine's Day, I was at my job. It was my first day at work. And they gave me some pen and paper and was like, we ain't got nothing for y'all to do today. Y'all can just, y'all want some pen and paper? I was like, fuck it. I put the headphones in my ear, and I turned on the My Heart beat. And I just started thinking about all the shit I wanted to say to him, and that's how we got my first single, My Heart. Can I talk to you for a minute, baby? Yeah. To where we didn't have to.
What time for baby boy? What time today?
I'm waiting on him. He just texted me earlier and said he was about to go home from his treatments and go get dressed. So I'm suspecting to meet with him around 1:30, 2 o'clock. We gonna go down to Jack London, probably to Buttercup or something, and sit down and talk. I don't have a manager, but I definitely mess with Jeremy. He is a young man I met at 3411, and I don't know. I had a lot of people coming to me and wanting to manage me and do this and do that. But I really ain't never really had a lot of confidence in certain people because I know certain people just offer certain things. And for some reason, God pointed me in his direction one day. He was at the bar, and I just asked him, I said, do you think you want to manage me? He was like, I don't want to manage you. I will, help you with your bookings and getting this and getting that and putting you in places and spaces where you need to be in. And he fell ill at the end of last year. I hadn't spoke to him, and I didn't know if I had did something, but then I come to find out he was sick. And so he's just now getting on his feet, so we're getting ready to work back together. And it's just, good to have somebody that got the same mind frame as you when it comes to business. You feel me?
What artists are you interested in working with?
Ooh. Does it have to be local or is any artist?
Any artist.
Yeah. Tank. I love Tank, R. Kelly, but we know I can't work with him. But if he could write me a song from behind the bars, I would definitely take it. I think I'm like the girl R. Kelly, but I'm just not as good as him. Yeah, I gotta get my pen up. So, if I could work with an artist though, do they gotta be dead or alive? Because that's a good question.
Alive.
Oh. Alive, I would say Leela James.
Nice.
I really adore her, and I think that her vibe and her music is lit. And I kind of try to pattern myself after a lot of her work ethics and her music, because I really like her vibe.
Okay. And how was it growing up?
Ooh, growing up in North Oakland was crazy, but it was a fun time. You know, we wasn't like these young kids now where they don't go outside and play and experience life. We was playing hopscotch, double dutch, wall ball, strikeout. We was really doing stuff as kids. We had the tettle ball. We was going to the park for the summer, getting the free lunches, playing with our friends, learning sports, learning tools to get us through life. And you just don't got that no more. So yeah, back in the day it was really lit when I was growing up. We had water fights. We did everything. Went to Willard to go swimming, Temescal. We was outside. Hayward Plunge. We was doing stuff. These kids ain't doing nothing nowadays. I need a pianist and I need a drummer. I ain't got no drummer. And Igor said we having practice regardless of.
Okay.
So who you want to work with?
Huh? Who I want to work with?
What artist you met you want to work with?
Is it got to be super famous or just regular?
It says artists you've known that you've been around that you want to work with.
I want to work with Rosetta. I need her to write me a song because I love her. Her storytelling is wild. There's a couple of artists out here. I would love to work with you. Opie. I already just worked with Scooty Trio, Big Twice, Where You At? DJ Igor, me and him just finished working. So shit, whoever is willing and available to work with your old girl, I'm willing to get on a track and do some backgrounds and do some hooks and shit. A verse, give me 12 bars, maybe 8. I ain't that good at my writing yet, so 8, give me 8. Fluid got me doing 12, I still got it. I ain't got no nails on, y'all ain't said nothing.
I ain't got no nails on.
These are my fighting hands.